Hello, everyone. Welcome. I am going to go live from the kitchen. I am making strawberry jam, and I thought I would bring you all along with me. Let me just see if I can share this out here. Oh, and then I will, there we go. Get busy making the jam. Oh, let's not do that in there. There. What a day. Everybody is all wound up today. Let me tell you. So, you know what I do when I get tired of dealing with things and the world is crazy? I cook. So, I am going to see if anybody wants to join us here. And I see there's 5 people in here. So, I am going to get ready here and I'm going to make jam. Welcome, everybody. Let's see if I don't see any comments yet, so I don't know who's here, but welcome to all 7 of you that have already stopped in. And get that out there, and let me get the other camera set up so I can join us here and you can see what's going on right down in the pot. So let's get this going here. There we go. I shared it in there so I could copy it real quick. Oh, come on. Doesn't want to let me do it, so we'll do it over here. It's so complicated, and I can't even do this until I get in here. There we go. Now it's letting me in. Oh, we got some people in here. Good morning, sweet talker. Oh, okay. I know who that is. Welcome, Lisa. Mama's Makeup Tutorials, welcome. Vicki Kaufman, welcome. Debbie. Fortnite Live, welcome. Susan Baroque, welcome. I'm just getting my other camera set up here so we can make strawberry jam. And let's see. We'll name it the Jam Cam. Oh. Nope, I gotta go back out. Oh, that's bad. Sorry. I don't think it will. Let's see. Nope, I gotta go back out. Sorry. Nope. One more time. Oops. How did I do that before? All right, let me see if I can't. Huh. I don't know how I did that before. There we go. Now it should be right. Let me go into it. So just trying to get set up here. Thank you all. Oh, Mr. Boots and Mountie, thank you for coming in. Sorry, Becky Lewis, but please watch it later. I just got to get this camera to turn around on me somehow. And then I'll have for some reason it keeps going the other way around. All right, let's go to that. See if it'll do it now. There we go. Now it's set up. All right. All right, there we go. Perfect. All right. There. Oh. There we go. Perfect. Sorry. Still talking over here. All right. I can hear echo. I don't know if you can. Anyway, so I am going to use the jam cam to show you how to make strawberry jam. I have everything pre-measured, so hopefully it'll go pretty smoothly. I have 7 cups of strawberries. These were frozen, and I need to get them out of my freezer. So here, get them all in there. I took them out and they made a mess all over everywhere. Tuber Chad, hi, welcome. Thank you for sharing it out. So we've got that, and I'm going to go ahead, turn the stove on, and start cooking these. These have already been cleaned, sliced, and then they were frozen. And so we are making them. Oh, Bibby, welcome. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. So I am just going to wait for that to heat up a little bit here. So how's everybody doing today? It is a fine, rainy Michigan day. Cold and rainy, I might add. And so here we are. We're going to make jam. I would be crushing these strawberries if they were fresh, but they have already been crushed and they're gooey, and I want a nice thick strawberry jam. I like my strawberry jam pretty thick. So trying to just look at stuff here on my recipes. So strawberry jam is one of the absolute easiest things to make. Hi Joe. I love making strawberry jam. The kids all love it, absolutely love it. And it's one of those things that everybody can make. So if you have not ever canned before, or you're a young canner, this is something you can make. It's something you can make with the grandkids. So, oh, Sweet Talker you had frost warnings in Ohio. Wow. Yeah, it was supposed to be down 28. It's only 30 degrees and raining right now. So I don't know if that's not really frosting, but I think the rain is pretty much stopped. So it has to be a little more than 30, because otherwise I think we'd be getting snow. But it's always fun. You never know what you're going to get in Michigan. So let's get started. We have, oh, that's cool. You guys are planning to make jam this afternoon too. Oh, very cool. Well, I'll give you my secret ingredient. Give you my secret ingredient to jam. My strawberry jam. I always use this in my strawberry jam. So we got the strawberries. I am going to go ahead and add my sugar in now. It is 7 cups of white sugar. I know it's a lot. Jam takes a lot of sugar. So I'm going to go ahead, now that it's starting to get a little warmer on the bottom down there, get that all stirred in here. And not to give away the secret already, but I have 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And see if I can show that there. In the lemon juice, I had a lemon I was using for lemonade, tea, just had on hand. I usually use dried lemon rind, and I buy it from the grocery store already dried. I didn't have it, so I just added the zest of 1 lemon to my lemon juice. And that's going in there. So it's almost like a marmalade. Usually I chop it up a little finer, but this one's going to have like little marmalade-like pieces of the lemon rind in it because I was lazy today. it's rainy and I just wanted to make it a little bit different. Usually I have the finely ground lemon zest that's dehydrated from the grocery store. But, I just wanted to get a little bit more in there. It helps. The lemon is added because you want to preserve the color of your strawberries. Otherwise, your strawberry jam would turn, rusty brown in a couple of months, especially if it's in the light. So this way, you can add it to it, and it'll keep your strawberries nice and fresh and red looking. And it also adds a really good flavor. So I'm going to get this up and get it boiling, and then we can add our pectin. So we're just going to sit and talk while it's cooking here. See, that's it. You have 4 ingredients, and 3 of them are already in your pan. I do dry my own lemon zest, but I just don't happen to have any. It's something I don't have a lot of. I don't use a lot of lemons except in the summer. So by this time, it's already gone. So, yeah, it's already gone. Oh, let's see. Who else is in here? Mama's makeup tutorials. Very good here in Georgia. Weather is sunny and beautiful. Oh, I'm glad you're having some good weather. I hope you're getting your garden in. I hope you're growing a garden. And we have, as I mentioned, Tuber Chat, Connect and Grow. That's a great place to go over and visit with Kevin. He promotes a lot of channels. You can get your name on the wheel there, and he will show your channel out to other people. Really good place to, connect and grow. And Mr. Boots and Bounty, Stephen, does a show. I said Monday or Wednesday. I know you're on both nights. So check him out Mondays and Wednesday nights. And he does tutorials. So if you are thinking about having your own YouTube channel, or you just want some tutorials on how to do some graphics or do some things for your, what do they call it? Emoticon, or your little persona on, or your personal identity here on YouTube, go over to his channel and watch. He has a lot there that he will share. Lots of knowledge. Bibby from Frugal Prepping Down Under with Bibby. That is another great channel. She has a lot of frugal things. And if you just like to see the scenery, you just like to see Australia. She's traveling right now in Australia, and she has shown some really pretty videos of the countryside and what life is like there right now recently. And Fortnite Live was here. I have not seen you before. Thank you for coming into my channel. Thank you. And we have Debbie and Vicki Coughlin. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I think I've said hi to everyone. Oh, another channel. Garden State Gardener. Please check out his channel, especially on Mondays and Sundays, or Sundays and Mondays. He does some really great programming, and you really need to check him out, especially if you like to garden or you like yarn. This is a great channel for you. So, Bob, you've locked me in the basement and lost the keys. I don't know what to say. I'm down here cooking in the basement, or Rebecca's kitchen, as it's commonly called. Oh. Okay, there we go. Let me get down here a little bit. Thank you, Stephen. So Monday on Boots and Bounty, and Wednesday is Mr. Boots and Bounty. And both channels are excellent. Casey does a lot of cooking on Boots and Bounty. She also does some canning. She is just fabulous. So you really need to check out both of their channels. The basement smells good, Bob. Smells like strawberries and lemons. So just kind of waiting for this to get going. My little helper abandoned me. Hey, what you doing? Want to come say hi? Okay, come here. Oh, boom. Say hi. What are we making?
Pie.
Pie? Oh, you want a pie? We can make a pie too. I got some.
Pie.
2 pies?
One
One
pie.
pie? Who's 1 pie for?
One pie.
Oh, okay. Who's the 2 pie for?
One pie.
1 for you, 1 for me?
Yeah.
I can make 2 pies just for us.
One
Do we want little pies or big pies?
Big pies.
Ooh, big pies. Okay. We can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of pie? Strawberry pie or blueberry pie? Or apple?
One pie.
Huh? Strawberry? Okay. All right. We have a special request for this afternoon, so maybe when I'm done here, I will be making some pies too. Yeah.
Someday.
You like my strawberry rhubarb pie?
Someday too.
Okay.
Me too.
I think I need to can more strawberry rhubarb pie filling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
All right. Oh, and a big pie?
yeah.
Are you showing them how big it is?
Yeah.
Look at here. Oh, let's see if I can get it turned enough. All right, show them how big the pie has to be. Let me get that off there. They can't see your face. All right. How big? Okay. Oh, that's a little pie? Okay. That's for me? Well, how big is your pie? That big, huh? Okay. All right, go play. Thanks for helping. And so. Well, good, Lisa. I'm glad you found the lockpick and got me out of the basement. Although Bob's basement is pretty cool. And I mean that in the cool, like, not hot sense. Oh, yeah, I know I'm going to burn my wire. That I have to keep the phone plugged in. Thank you. I had to do that the other day too. There's no plug-in on that side. I've got to figure something out. The phone was a little not charged, so I got it. It's out of there now. Thanks. It had fallen. It didn't melt, so we're good. Oh. Yeah, it's going to be you're right. It's going to be a huge pie. Lucky for her, I have some ready-made pie crust in the refrigerator and leftover strawberries. So I can take requests. So just waiting for this to heat up. I'll get rid of the cord as soon as we go to the other part of this, but I can't do that until I get the strawberries to heat up here. What do they say? A watch pot never boils. She's in there singing about pie. It's just her and me home today, so. Oh. It's never a dull moment when there's little ones around. Never a dull moment. I'm going to get my jars ready here. I've already washed them. I'm going to set them down here in front so they're coming into view when we're ready. Oh, had them upside down drying. As you can tell, I just washed them. You stay right there. So hopefully I washed enough. They're coming from the factory pretty stinky. If you open them up, they smell kind of like dead fish. I'm not sure what's up with that. I'm not real impressed. They never used to be that bad. I don't know, like, why the company's done that, but yeah, it's kind of annoying. So that's the bowl I had the sugar in. That's all good. So yeah, they used to be, they came from the factory, they were all nicely rinsed, they were sanitized and rinsed. You still wanted to wash them because they've been out wherever, but they've had a real stink to them lately. Not really sure. It's just the ones I bought in the last 2 years. I don't know. So I have made sure I really wash them really good and try to let them sit there and dry. So there we go. It is starting to come to a boil. So I'm going to really watch this a little closer here. Get it coming to a nice, good, rolling boil. And we'll add our last ingredient, our pectin. And let it boil for 5 minutes. I really could have cut that lemon peel up a little bit more. It's going to be a little more marmalade-y like this time. Hey, don't steal my chair. What if I went to sit down? Are you going to sit on it? Come here. Oh, don't touch the stove. It's hot. Okay? I got to let you go so I can stir. I can't hold you there. There you go. Oh. All right. But I just want to. I did not preheat and sterilize those, and I should have. That is right. You are correct. I didn't, and that is the step that you really should do. And if I had used them before, I would have. But I am not going to do that today because I'm a rebel. I did wash them out with very, very hot water. They've never had anything in them. But if I was reusing the jars, I would have ran them through the dishwasher. They'd have been in the basement. If they hadn't had the lids on them, I would have definitely went through that step. And you are supposed to. But I did not. All right. We've got a nice rolling boil going here. I'm going to go ahead and add my pectin. It is 1 box of pectin or 8 tablespoons. 6 to 8 in the box. I always go over and do the 8. I buy mine in bulk from the Amish. Get that in here. And then as soon as I get it all stirred in real well, I'm going to set my timer. And I want to boil this on the stove for 5 minutes. And I want a big, heavy, rolling boil. Not just a wimpy boil. But, okay, that's not what I want. Oh. Put the timer. Why? Well, the timer's giving me trouble. It's just not my day today. There we go. All right. 5 minutes. And you see how this is really boiling up like that? I want a big rolling boil. I don't want a wimpy boil. I don't want, it's bubbled a couple times. That's a boil. I want it to really just foam on top and just churn. Oh, I wish you guys had smell-o-vision. This smells so good. So good right now. Oops, that one's over there. Oh. Yeah, just a lot of fun. I love making strawberry jam. I love eating strawberry jam. I even enjoy picking strawberries. I have 10 strawberry plants I'm planting in my garden, and I might go and get some more. I I've been trying to get a strawberry bed established. I have wild strawberries. You would think strawberries would go good out on my property, but for some reason, and I think it's because I don't know how to plant them, I either plant them too high or too low. Debbie, I'm using the Supreme lids, and oops. Oh, this is going. Just a second. Turn that down a little bit. It got a little. I do not want it to boil over. I use the Supreme lids right now. If I buy any, those from Lehman's. I've really been impressed with those. I really like them, and that's where I've been getting them from when I can get them. I still have a lot of lids, so I've actually had to buy some jars. I needed more pints and stuff, so I've been using the lids that I've just bought with the jars. Luckily, we haven't had too much of a problem with jars here, so. Okay, bye, Stephen. Thanks for coming in. If you're going to process for longer than 15 minutes, you do not have to sterilize your jars anymore. If you're going to do it less than 15 minutes or less, then you need to actually sanitize your jars. And no, hot soapy water is not enough. You need to run them through a sanitized cycle on your dishwasher or boil them in hot water. So, now, my mom's kitchen sink was almost boiling when it came out. It was hot enough. I guess it just depends on how your water heater is set. I shouldn't say never, but yeah. All right. I gotta find something here. What happened to my, there it is. Well, measuring scoop ready. This is going to be ready here. I got 3 more minutes of boiling, and then this is going to be ready to jar up. And I hope I have enough jars. I may not. This case was already broken into. So I may be washing and sanitizing some jars to finish this project up before I water bath it. But I just really wanted to, have a chat with you guys this morning. I have not had any lives lately. My life has been really busy. I have a child getting married, and it's the end of the school year. So I got 2 that I have to work with. I've got 1 going to prom. Lots of flowers, lots of dress clothes going on around here. Oh, Red Road, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Thank you. So, 2 more minutes here on the timer, it says. So we'll finish our boil. Now, you could add a pat of butter to get all this foam down. And if I was doing it fancy for somebody else, I would do that too. She's so cute. But this is just for me, and I don't mind the foam. I don't mind the fact that my jelly would have little bubbles on top. And so I am not going to skim the foam. I'm not going to put any butter in here. And most of it will all settle out. That's not a big worry for me. And this is all going to be eaten rather quickly, so. Which is why it always cracks me up when people say, you can't can butter. Oh, I can can it in jam all day long. It's approved there. So if you are a vegan or vegetarian, you don't need to worry about putting a pat of butter in. Or, like me, and don't care about a few bubblies on the tops of your jam. That too. All right, I'll turn this right off. And let me see if I can get you a better camera angle for the jar filling. Hang on. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about our cord being in the way. Maybe. Just see if I can get it. There. All right. All right. So we're just going to start filling our jars here. And these are half pints. I kind of like to vary what jam I eat. So doing jam in smaller jars works for me because then if we get tired of one flavor, we can go to something else. That one's not full enough and that one's not full enough. So let's add another couple of spoonfuls to that one. Still take it. We're not going to have enough jars, so I probably won't show the water bath processing, but I will be water bath canning these to seal them. But I'm sure you guys have all seen that a few times. That's nothing new. And I only need about 1/4 inch of headspace or so here. Not a whole lot because I'm only water bathing them. They're not going to be bubbling up in the canner. I'm not going to be getting stuff underneath the seal by having a shorter headspace. But headspace is important. It's important for sealing. Yep, I'm going to be scrambling to find some more jars. But that's okay. That's a good problem to have. I probably need 5 more jars. All right. A couple of these I can fill a little fuller. Okay. Set that over there for right now. And I gotta go grab paper towels. Hang on. All right. Just use a damp paper towel or a paper towel with a, actually 2 of these have kind of settled enough. They need a little bit more in there. Wipe off your rims really good. All right, I'm going to put a little more in 2 of these. Oh. Quite up there. All right. Taste test. Yep. I got enough lemon in there. Oh. All right. So make sure that your rims are completely clean. Go ahead and put your lid on and finger tight. Set these aside. I'm going to have to process these later because I am going to have to get a few more jars. Probably 2 pints. I'll do the rest in pints. But there you have it. It's strawberry jam. Then you would go ahead and water bath this for 15 minutes in a boiling water bath to seal, which I will do later tonight. Does anybody have a question about the process till now? Yeah, yes, Purple Tea Bear. I have just a couple more jars in the basement somewhere, I'm sure. My basement, not Bob's. And last. Oh, there we go. All right. And these strawberries were gifted to me, I should say, too. Sold to me. I bought them from a friend who had already processed them, and now she's moving. So these were just a huge blessing. They came to me already chopped and frozen, and I just didn't have enough room in my freezer for all of them, so I had taken them out to make, and then they made a mess in the refrigerator, so it was time to get it made. But yes, I don't know if you can see that up close. I don't want to tilt it too much, but it is just a beautiful gem color. Strawberry jam just always looks so beautiful on the shelf. So, there. Yeah, I think probably 2 more pints will do it. So I will have to find some jars when we're done. I am going to go ahead and end the jam can. And there we go. Put this out of the way. So, does anybody have any questions up to this point? Stop. My chair's walking away without me. Yeah, silly. Come on. Shh. Don't talk about my butt. Oh, bye, sweet talker. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. It's great to see you, Bob. I put the link in the chat. Are you in our chat? I don't know. But the link's right there if you want to come up. Oh, so that's it. And then just a water bath. Does anybody have any questions? If nobody comes up, then I'll probably go ahead and end the stream. But thank you, Holly. Thank you, Holly Hall, for coming in. You just missed it. I'm going to have to do some more jars before I can do anything more. Oh, it's strawberry and blueberry are my favorite. And I have a blueberry lime recipe. I don't know if you've seen the video, but I love my blueberry lime. I almost use lime instead of lemon in here. That's okay, Joe. I know you're at work. It's all right. Yes, Shantana. Steam canners are one of those things that go in and out of favor, kind of back and forth. And steam canners are wonderful. It is the same as water bathing, same time, but it uses a lot less water. And so if you are in an area where water restrictions are a thing, or you just want to be eco-conscious, a steam canner is perfect. I really want one. I don't have one. You can use your pressure canner for an instant pot if you don't have one, or a steam canner if you don't have one, by not putting on the weight and letting it just keep venting, just like when you vent. So that is an option for people to do that. So, that's always an option. A steam canner, it looks just like a water bath canner, but it has a pan at the bottom it's like upside down. So instead of having a lid on the canner and boiling a whole pot full of water and covering them by an inch, when you have the steam canner, you have a 4-inch pan in the bottom and a great big tall pan the size of your canner that's the lid. And then you boil it and it steams that way. And that is wonderful. Hey, Chris Craft. Thanks for coming up or coming on. Thank you. So it's sort of like a reverse water bath canner, but with about a 4-inch pan of water. And then you put your pans in that. You do have to keep a watch so you have enough water in there. Okay. Yeah. So Shauna, you could use, oh, my phone is echoing. You could, if you had one, you could use it. If you don't, that's okay too. But steam canners are fabulous. Let me close this out. I can hear it echoing. Even if you guys can't. There. I thought I'd shut it off. But still not. Okay, I'm going to leave. There we go. There, now it's done. I don't know why it was still, I can still hear it. But, oh, you're welcome, Red Road. You're welcome. Canning is my passion, and I really enjoy it. And I enjoy teaching people how to preserve food so that they have things. And I think really with the world events right now going on, it's really important to be your own distribution center. And, you want to take that out in the living room? Take your horsey to the living room? Go gallop to the living room? She's singing to her horsey. It's really important right now with the current events that we have right now to be your own distribution center, to have a really well-stocked pantry. And just like our grandmothers did and our great-grandmothers did, it's really important for everybody. And I can't get that message out to enough places and enough ways. It's really, really important. If you've never done it before, now is the time to build a working pantry. That's a very important thing. I don't think people understand what a working pantry is. It is being your own Walmart shelf. It is, having the things that you use on a regular basis on your shelves for yourself to use. You never know what's going to be missing off the shelves at your local big box store. And so I think it's really amazing to have a working pantry that you can go down, draw from, and replace, in the summer when things are cheaper. You save a lot of money having a working pantry. Thank you, Thorhaven. Thank you so much. And I hope they're smiling on you today, too. I hope you're having some nicer weather than we have. A working pantry is something our grandmothers all had. They stored away things. They kept things back. They made sure that they had enough for their family to last. My working pantry, I want a 2-year supply. It hedges my bets is better than a savings account for rising prices. So it saves me money. Having that is better insurance than a savings account, because even if I have the money to go buy it, if it's missing off the shelf at a box store, all the money in the world isn't going to make it happen for me necessarily. So, buying strawberries when they're really, really cheap in the summer and then making jam in the winter when my house is cold to heat my house up saves me money twice. buying when the produce is the cheapest, saves me money, and then heating my house, cooking and using that heat to heat my house. I'm not wasting anything, you know. So it's a very eco-friendly way to live too, and I think that's something that a lot of people are looking for today. Debbie, please have a blessed day today too. Thank you. So, thank you for coming in. So, I just hope that you know everyone understands the message about the supply chain, and I can't get it out in enough ways and enough places that we need to be responsible for ourselves and not think that somebody else is going to take care of us. But buy when the produce is available at the best prices. Preserve it for your family and have a working pantry. Hi, Gil. How are you today? So I'm just kind of wrapping up here. I'm preaching to the choir, I think, about stuff, but just discussing a working pantry. You missed the strawberries. They're in the jar, waiting to go in the canner. I need 2 more big jars, but I'm going to have to run them through and have them sanitized before I can put this in them. So I can't jar any more up yet. And I have a request for a strawberry pie. A little one and a big one. You missed the granddaughter. But does anybody have any questions? Any more things they want to say before I close this out, since nobody's wanted to come up? So I'm going to go ahead then and close up the live if I haven't seen any more questions. And then I can get my other jars and get this into the water bath. So, oh, Shantana has a comment. I have a friend, Shantana, so every time I see Shauna, I'm saying it wrong. I apologize. I have been working on replacing all my candy supplies. Several years back, someone took all the things and never returned them. Only have a few more things to go. Replacing a little at a time. Yep. Just, every little bit counts, and just do as you can. And, use what you have. I mean, these jars are this big. I can water bath these jars right in this stock pot that I made this in. All I'd have to do is get them all in the jars, wash this pot out really well, and use this to water bath in. You don't have to have fancy equipment to preserve food, but you do have to have jars and lids. That's the hard part. So, focus on replacing your jars and lids. It's hard because, like, for a family of 4, you need about 1,000 jars to eat well 9 months out of the year, because the other 3 months I'm going to assume you're eating most of your food right out of the garden with that 1,000 jars. So the number one thing to do is to get jars. You can do that. Hey, Backwoods Law, thanks for coming in. Just wrapping up here. So, all right, everyone. I hope you have a really well-deserved day today. Blessings to everyone, and I hope your weather is nicer than mine. Oh, a family of 6, yeah. So, hit estate sales. Holly. That's the best way I found to get jars is estate sales. Watch the ads. And if you're a member of a church, or if you have a local place where the elderly go and have meals given to them and eat together, like I can't think of it as, it's like a senior center. That's what they call them here. Put a notice up on the bulletin board that you want jars. That's a great place to get jars. A lot of times they'll just give them to you if they know that you really enjoy canning. I am sorry, Shauna. I am sorry. But you'll still need about 500 jars just, if you want to do 12 months supply, of various sizes, probably more in the pints then. That's what I'm doing now. I'm switching out my quarts for mostly pints. So I no longer have a bunch of kids home, and the last two are about to fly the coop. So I'm starting to do things now in pints and in smaller jars. Used to be I'd have done this jelly in minimum of pints, pint and a half sometimes, but now, I'm down to just the pints. So, well, everyone take care, and I will let you go. I'm going to go ahead and end the broadcast. Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. I will have some more videos up. I actually have 50 videos filmed and scheduled to come out between now and December. So I know I was doing that breaking pace of a video every day, and I've really had to cut back. But I do have some that are very much timely to the times they're set to come out, and I'll be working on getting some more out to you as soon as I can. So I am going to let you all go. Thank you, and thank you for being patient with me in my changing schedule this month. You have a great day, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.